The small family lived in a smaller room behind the shop that had a tiny adjoining toilet. So, the entire family, I told you that Ramchand's family consisted of three members: Ramchand, his father, and his mother. So, they were living in a small house, okay, small room rather, behind the shop of Ramchand's father, and that room had a tiny means a very small adjoining toilet. Now what is an adjoining toilet? An adjoining toilet means a toilet next to to their room. Okay, one corner of the room was curtained off with an old doubled up sari, red sari of Ramchand's mother that had a pattern of large yellow flowers on it. So what happened is that one corner of the room was separated. Curtained off means it was separated by just hanging a sari, a doubled up red sari, and that red sari had a pattern of large yellow flowers on it. Okay. In the curtained off part, a small drain had been let out. So in that curtained out part, a small drain. What is a drain? A drain is a small cutoff from where the water runs out. Okay. So a small drain had been let out, has been left there. A plastic bucket and a mug were placed here, and the family used this space as a bathroom. So this cut off place, the room, how was it curtained off? It was curtained off by a red sari, doubled up red sari of Ramchand's mother, which had yellow flowers on it, yellow flowers pattern on it. Okay. And in that curtained off part, they had kept a plastic bucket and a mug so that they could use that part as a bathroom. Another corner of the room formed the small kitchen, an area where Ramchand's mother cooked on a tiny stove, rolled out perfectly round chapatis, neatly chopped onions and tomatoes, and arranged shining clean steel utensils in neat rows. So that one part of the room was curtained off by the red sari with yellow patterned flowers to use as a bathroom. And the other corner of the room was used as what? As a kitchen, as a small kitchen. And what were the things kept over there? A stove on which Ramchand's mother used to cook. I already explained to you the meaning of a stove. And in that corner, she sat and made out the chapatis out of the wheat dough. So she rolled out perfectly round chapatis, neatly chopped. What do you mean by chopped? Chopped means cutting into small pieces. She neatly chopped onions and tomatoes over there and arranged shining, clean steel utensils in neat rows. So one part was a bathroom and the other part was a small kitchen. She always told Ramchand to keep away from the stove. I already told that she always cared about Ramchand, and so she always asked the little boy to remain far away from the stove. She had smiling, serious eyes, and she wore a leaf-shaped gold nose stud on her tiny straight nose. She means Ramchand's mother who had a smiling face. She always used to smile, okay? But serious eyes, because at times she also needs to be very rigid, very stern on her son. So though her face was smiling, still she had very serious eyes. And she wore a leaf-shaped gold nose stud. What is a nose stud? Nose stud is a small ornament made of gold over here and is used to wear on the nose, okay, on a tiny straight nose. One day she had just finished kneading dough to make chapatis and was about to get the kerosene stove going. So that day, what happened that day? It was a day when she had just finished kneading the dough to make the chapatis. She was ready to bake the chapatis and was about to get the kerosene stove going. Kerosene, what is kerosene? Kerosene is the oil which is used to light the stove. Okay, I told you that the stove is not lit by gas, but it is lit by kerosene oil. Little boy should never go near fire. Understand? So what did his mother say? That little boys should not go near the fire. Don't forget. Remember what happened to Chuhu? So what is Chuhu? Who is Chuhu? Chuhu was an imaginary mouse that I already told you, about whom she always used to tell Ramchand so that he gets scared and he did not come near the stove. She told the 5-year-old Ramchand, who was hovering around her. Hovering around was moving again and again near her. Then, seeing him look a little mutinous. Now, what is the meaning of mutinous? Mutinous means child who is not obeying to something. Okay, rebellious, we can say, is not ready to obey. Then seeing him look a little mutinous, for he always liked to be as close to his mother as possible, she pulled out a lump of dough from the vessel she had been kneading it in. So when she found that Ramchand was not actually ready to listen to her, what she did? She pulled out a lump of dough from the from the vessel from where she was kneading it. Okay? Here, take this, she told him with a smile. And then she gave that little lump to her son and said, take this. Go and sit in that corner and make something really nice with it. So she said, go sit in that corner of the room and make something really nice out of this dough. Go and make the most beautiful thing in the world, she told him. So now she told him that go and make the most beautiful thing of the world. Okay? So I hope you have understood till here, children. Children, see, I would just like to explain you in the picture. See, one part of the room is curtained off with the red, doubled up red sari having pattern of big yellow flowers, right? And the other part, other corner, she is sitting with the vessels in front of her where she is kneading the dough. And here is the stove on which she will make the chapatis. And see, the utensils are clean, shining, and all these jars and everything is neatly racked on the racks at the other corner of the room. Okay, children? So today we'll do till here. Please go through the text book, the story till where we have done today. See, hope you will understand because I've already explained. In case you have any problem, I'll definitely solve it for you. Okay?